So my sister asked me if I could be more egotistical in my videos. Challenge accepted. That's some Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother for all you How I Met Your Mother fans. So, so I hope you guys are having a good day. Freaking Sunday, boo boo. You know they doing statistical studies, and they found that people are actually happier on Thursday night and Friday than they are on Sunday, even though they have Sundays off. Because most people on Sundays, they're like really worried, or they don't want to go back to work the next day on Monday, so they're kind of like down and pissed off and shit like that. Or they're just like, ugh, kind of like, fuck, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. So like people aren't necessarily like happy on their day off on Sunday, because a lot of people like work jobs they don't fucking like, or they have to see people at work that like are bullying them, or that like fucking pick on them, or they don't like the people that they work with, that kind of shit. Fucking weird, man. We live in this weird fucking culture where people work jobs that they don't like, you know, uh, buy shit that they don't need. Sorry, Tyler Durden. Totally stole that line from you. Anyways, but yeah, man. I hope everybody's having a fucking kick-ass day for sure. Video number 100. I just watched it. God damn it, that video was off the fucking chain. Good shit, man. I said like way too much. That usually happens to me when I'm really sleep deprived, because I can't my brain's not functioning. I feel like my brain needs time to catch up, so I have to use more likes and ums and you knows. Whatever, man. It's just the way it goes. Sleep deprivation like a motherfucker. So yeah, man. Today's a good day to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you haven't watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I strongly suggest watching it. It's a great fucking movie. Mickey rules. So what could we talk about today? Representing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I covered so much shit in video number 100. Jesus Christ. That video was fucking off the charts. I even recommended a Weekend song. Yeah, no, it's hard to keep your shit together during this fucking coronavirus. Like, I wasn't even going to release my ebook in the description, by the way, if you want to fucking read it. She's badass. Dude, the coolest fucking, like, comment I ever got in my life actually made me want to cry. Which is really, that's not that difficult. I cry all the fucking time. I can't even fucking see my chin, man. Hold on. Alright, no. You gotta see the helmet. Oh, okay, better. So yeah, man. So, like, fucking the best comment I ever had for, like, the ebook that I wrote, right? Someone read my ebook. I'll just call her J.A. because she's a cool motherfucker, and I don't say people's name on my channel. But she said, she wrote me because, my Gmail's below. If you ever want to write me, you gotta scroll all the way fucking down. And my Gmail is, like, all the way on the fucking bottom of the description. After all that, like, ebook shit, right? So, like, I'm not gonna say shit, but you know what I mean. I'm not a pirate. I don't promote my shit. So I'm not into making money. I just want to fucking help people and shit. I want you to relate to somebody. You know what I mean? So, or, there's somebody out there that understands you and that gets it. And here's why. J.A., she wrote me, and she read my ebook in the description below. So she read my ebook, and she said, next month I am starting with a new psychiatrist or a new therapist. I think it was a therapist. She said, next month I'm starting to be with a new therapist that I haven't met yet. She had borderline personality disorder. J.A. did. Not the therapist. And J.A. just read my book. And she said, what I'm going to do when I go to see this new psychiatrist or this new therapist is I'm just going to hand over my Kindle to them, and with your ebook, and just give them the Kindle with your ebook on it and say, this is who I am, and this is what I go through. And like when she like sent me that message, I was like, God damn it, man. Because that's the whole fucking reason why I wrote the goddamn book. Because we're so similar. Somebody commented under one of my videos yesterday. I think it was like video number 94. Or video like, video number 98 or some shit. And they said like, I could relate to all this and this is exactly what I'm going through. Like, hell fucking yeah, dude. That's why 23 people watch my videos. Holla! Dude, it used to be only like 12 or 14. Now it's like fucking like 23. Oh shit, man. Guess who's becoming more like famous? Oh, Taylor Swift, T Swift. Ooh. I don't even want to know, or I don't even want to talk about how much I love T Swift. You want to know why I love T Swift so much? Because I think she has borderline personality disorder. And I love listening to music that's like deeply fucked up, and that is written by like people with borderline personality disorder. It's kind of cool. It's like there's that white dot in my eye. It's like, wah! Okay, so so it's just like I like reading like Friedrich Nietzsche and Dostoevsky, because I think both of them have like borderline or something fucked up, because like they're so batshit crazy, man. Like they're just so fucked up. I dig that shit, man. I'm interested in anything that's like really fucking crazy, like anything that's not gimmicky. Oh, which leads me back to the story about like that Hawaiian lady that was that famous ceramics pot thrower that threw those pots that were 8 to 10 feet tall, that were like masterfully done, that were like Korean, Japanese type pottery. She wasn't into like significance or fame or any of that bullshit, right? Kind of like me with my 23 views. That's why like my sister was like, "Hey, can you be more egotistical in your fucking videos?" And I was like, "Challenge accepted." Okay, so anyways. Okay, so yeah, so she became like really fucking famous around the world because she's a fucking badass, and she's just like this Hawaiian lady. She don't give a fuck about nothing, man. She just chills on her fucking property, like farm, fucking whatever, and she just throws these fucking big goddamn pots and shit. And so the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is like the second most famous museum in America. You know, the first most famous is the Smithsonian, and then after that it's the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, right? So the Metropolitan Museum of Art contacted her, and they were like, "Hello, this is the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. We would like to display one of your ceramic pots." And she was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm cool. Like I don't need to fucking display my art in New York City." And like a bunch of people that were in her art circle and her family were like, "Whoa, you don't understand, man. Like that's like fucking epic. You have to show your pottery in the fucking Met. Like, that's insane, dude." So she did, and I met her at in Saratoga Springs at Skidmore University. I was in like some art program there, and she had this famous line about like, because she fucking hated people with gimmicks. I fucking hated it. Like she hated people that were just like, you know, bullshit artists and just bullshit people. She fucking hated that shit. That's why she lived on a farm and she wasn't even gonna give her fucking pottery to the Met in New York City, because she was like, "I don't fucking deal with that shit. I just do my own shit," you know. And she had this one fucking line, you know, because her pottery was off the fucking chain and nobody could do what she did. Like she was that fucking good, right? And like, but her shit was original. It wasn't gimmicky. It wasn't bullshit. It was like fucking, you could tell that it was her work. you know, if you were in the art world and you knew a lot about ceramics. And she had this one line that I'll never forget. And I when I make my videos, I always remember this line. She always says, like, her thing is, like, no ducks. No ducks. Because there's so many fucking ducks in the world. And, like, oh, you're just going to be a fucking another duck? Like, you're just going to be an average person doing just average shit? You know, like, just, you know, like, why don't you fucking be original? Why don't you do something new? Why don't you do something interesting? Why don't you do something important? Like, you're just fucking following people. You're just a follower. You and your fucking ducks. She was a fucking badass. She was like this little fucking lady. She was like fucking in her 50s or some shit. She might be dead now because that was, goddamn it, I can't even remember. That was like, I met her in like fucking 1996. She probably is dead. But like fucking, she was a badass, son. But like, yeah, true, man. Like fucking, dude, no gimmicks. Like, just fucking, like, that's why I got a problem with all these BPD channels. Other than Joanna Strange. She's a fucking cool motherfucker, dude. Yo, anybody that dresses in demon outfits and shit, fuck, she's cool as fuck. Joanna Strange, if you ever watch my videos, you're a cool motherfucker, man. Shout out to you, dude. You fucking... That's just badass, man. Like, that's fucking so goddamn original. Like, she's so comfortable with herself. She's, like, not afraid to be who she is. Like, she's just like, no, I like dressing up like demons. So fuck you. It's fucking awesome. That's why I like Friedrich Nietzsche and fucking Dostoevsky. They're not afraid to be themselves. They're like, yeah, we're fucking insane. Like, we're gonna, like, write about shit. And then, like, after we're done writing about it, we're gonna say we just lied the entire time and we weren't even that person. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You guys are so fucking crazy. But the crazy shit about them is, even though they were crazy, everything they spoke, like, was meaningful. Like, I think under this video, 101, on my playlist, it'll be, like, playlist 4, because I have to start a new playlist since I'm over 100. I'm gonna add, like, Friedrich Nietzsche's, like, best quotes from his books. And you'll listen, it's like 10 minutes long, and you'll listen to these quotes, and you'll be like, God damn it, man. Like, this shit is so straight up the fucking truth. This is fucking insane. You know, so, you know, but I think that comes when you stop following people, when you stop wanting to be average. And like and you're not gimmicky. Like, when you jump outside the box and you just want to be you, and like, you don't follow people and you don't follow the rules and you don't, like, roll with the average people, and you're not a fucking duck. And like, you start to understand that, like, you don't have to fucking, you know, work in a fucking job you hate. You don't have to do all the stupid shit that everybody else does. But there's a balance, right? Like, you don't want to cross the line and want to start murdering them, like me. Like, I'm really bad with that shit. Like, I like start to dislike them so much because I'm like, you fucking followers. And then they make me feel like shit because I pass by them on the street and they're all like fucking walking their pretty dog, and like they got their fucking nice outfit on, that fucking, like, if you add up their sneakers, their shorts, their shirt, and their fucking hat and their sunglasses, you're looking at fucking like $280, maybe like $350 just to walk your fucking dog. What the fuck, son? See, I'm spitting. I'm sorry. Yeah. So anyway, so fucking, you gotta work on the balance. Like, okay, don't be a follower or an average person, so you can be yourself, right? So you don't, like, fucking adhere to, like, bullshit rules and laws all over the fucking world, where you become some goddamn robot drone and you fucking hate your life and you hate yourself and you don't know why. And like, a lot of the reasons why you hate your fucking life and you hate yourself is because you're just following the fucking masses and the herds, and like, you haven't, like, questioned. You're not, like, you know, you're not like a free thinker, and you're like, well, fucking, why am I so fucking sad, and why does my life fucking suck so much? Because the herd is powerful. They got this pull on people, man, and it's fucking dangerous. Like, my ebook is so fucking crazy. Like, if Dostoevsky and Nietzsche could come out of the fucking grave and read my fucking ebook, they'd be like, hell fucking yeah. Chuck, the guy that wrote fucking Fight Club, dude, Me and Chuck, man, like that dark humor, funny shit, like that's fucking like disturbing, man. Me and Chuck, like if Chuck ever read my ebook, he'd Gmail me, and like me and Chuck would fucking like roll to Hollywood parties and be like, holla, and then we'd be like, these people are fucking followers. Bam, Chuck, mad props to you, motherfucker. That guy's last name is so fucking hard to say. Like, how the fuck do you say Chuck's last name? It's like Palamala Hala Hala Hila Hala Holo. So, anyways, yeah, so that was a fucking tangent video. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a great day. It's Sunday, motherfuckers! I hope you're doing something that you love doing. I hope you're talking to some cool people. I hope that everybody in your life is treating you fairly and good. If you're surrounded by negative people that are treating you like shit, sit with yourself for a while and question why you're hanging out with them. And, on video number 20 in the last 5 minutes, I started going through, like, all the things that you could do if you're surrounded by, negative asshole people that are treating you like shit. So if you're surrounded by negative assholes that are treating you like shit, and you haven't watched video 100 from yesterday, just watch like the last like 6 or 7 minutes, and it'll give you some like fucking things that you could do to fucking get the fuck away from those motherfuckers. But also be aware that you might be an asshole to them. It's counterbalance, right? So like, you gotta fix it. Especially with this goddamn fucking virus going on, man. Like, I was discussing this with my buddy Dr. S yesterday, and my buddy, the other Dr. S as well. 2 Dr. S's yesterday I was discussing this with. And we feel like ever since this, I don't know if I was, whatever, fuck it. Like, we feel like people are becoming meaner, you know? Like, we feel like people are becoming, like, more assholey. Like, they're lacking empathy. And they're looking at you like you're up to something. They're looking at you like they want to get away from you and they can't trust you. Because everybody's so fearful of each other now. They're so scared and terrified. Because everybody's so scared that they're going to fucking die. And that's why I always say, like, if you really want to have empathy, and true love towards others, you have to accept death and not be afraid of death. It's so important. Like, I don't care if I fucking die right now. Like, if somebody, like, came through my door and they were like, we are going to kill you right now, I'd be like, dude, I've been wanting to die since I was, like, 3 years old. Let's do this shit. Like, I'm gonna miss doing these, videos for sure. But, I don't know. Like, I've already spent the time that I needed to spend with my family and all the people that I care about. I've already done everything I wanted to do. Like, why do I have to fucking live for, like, another 50 years and have more and more experiences? Like, they're okay, but, like, I'm sorry, I'm stealing this from Eckhart Tolle. My bad, Eckhart, don't copyright sue me. But, like, you need more and more experiences, and they're good, but you need more, and you always have to add more. But, like, why? Like, why do you have to keep having more and more experiences? Like, this shit gets dull after a while, man. Like, why not just die? Oh, shit, I didn't say that. Okay, so, I'm sorry, I said that. Okay, okay. Like, I'm not going there. I'm just saying, like, don't be afraid of death and don't, and accept death. I'm not saying, like, you should die and you should kill yourself. I'm not talking about killing yourself. I'm talking about, like, if death came through the door and Grim Reaper came through the door and they were like, hello, we are going to take your life and it's time. You're going to die of, like, a kidney disease. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you killing yourself. God damn it, I almost fucked up there. Sometimes when you're really suicidal and homicidal, you say some shit and you're like, oh fuck. Like, I just fucking, like, crossed the line. If anything, like, my ebook is like not about committing suicide. It's about, like, being suicidal and, like, having journal entries that are like where you're really fucking suicidal. And then it's like, counterbalance talking about, like, like, even though you're fucking suicidal, like, fuck, like, think about, like, I don't know, man. But if you watch enough of these videos, you understand that, like, fucking, like, some days you're just like, I don't even fucking get it, man. Like, I don't even know why I'm doing this shit anymore. I'm not an advice giver. Never listen to me. Like, really? Like, some people do these advice channels. Like, my friend Dr. S, she does, like, this advice channel. And she's fucking awesome at it. But, I don't think I'm capable of doing that, man. Because I don't think people, I don't know, man. I'm just not, like, mentally sound enough to fucking, like, tell you what you should be doing. Because what if I'm fucking wrong, right? You know, one of the reasons why I wear this face mask, not just because, like, I'm scared people are going to come after my family because there's so many fucking homicidal chapters in my book. You know, and I'm afraid that, like, you know, if, like, somebody reads my fucking ebook, they're going to, like, gun down a fucking airport and shit. And then, like, you know, one of the family members of the dead people that get gunned down in the airport because some fucking guy wrote a letter before he gunned down people that he read Joe Winterow's book and he decided to fucking kill as many people as possible. Like, one of those family members will most likely come and kill all my family and my friends and everybody around me. If they kill me, it's not a big deal, but, you know, if they kill everybody in my life, and it's my fault they kill everybody in my life, that's my bad and that's fucked up. I don't know what the other reason was, but, like, that's a big reason. Anyways, everybody, fucking, what the fuck am I even talking? Okay, I gotta go because I'm talking about some fucking, like, shit I should. I'm talking about some shit I should not be talking about. Sometimes you get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm getting dangerous. I need to fucking step away. It's like when you get into a fight with somebody, you're both fucking screaming at each other, and you're like, okay, I gotta fucking go because I'm about to say some shit. Because, like, you know, fucking words are like toothpaste. And once you, like, you know, have the words out of the fucking toothpaste, you know, thing, fucking container bottle, whatever the fuck they call it, like, you can't get the toothpaste back in the toothpaste container. Like, it's impossible, right? So, like, words are like toothpaste. Like, once you spew those fucking words out of your mouth, like, you can't get those fucking words back in, like, the fucking, like toothpaste. So you always have to think, like, words are like toothpaste. So if I start, like, going off on fucking tangents and, like, I know I'm saying the wrong shit because I'm, like, kind of off, like, I need to fucking end the video because, like, you know, I could say the wrong thing. Words are like toothpaste. Same thing when you get into a fight with somebody, man. Like, if you know about, like, you're about to say some, like, shit you're gonna regret, that's not really fully true because you're just, like, reacting instead of responding and you're rolling off of emotions. Like, and you're trying to be hurtful or you are hurtful. Like, sometimes it's better to just step back and realize that, like, words are like toothpaste. And maybe you should take a breather and talk to that person rationally and calmly later. Because you really don't want to fuck that person up. And fuck yourself up. That's good advice. Ninja shit, motherfucker. Have fun, man. It's Sunday. Oh. Have fun, guys. Peace.